Okay, go ahead and pan in. Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rob with Lukat Detail again. This is a BMW oxidized clear coat. It's semi-shiny here and it hazes up over here. If your clear coat is starting to haze up like over here, it will begin to peel. But I want to show you guys something you can do if your paint job is in this state. You notice that we cleaned up the clear coat. This is the clear coat right here. This is the exposed color base coat. A lot of people make a big line, they make a big deal of this little line right here. If you watch the videos that I produce, you can feather the edges back and stuff, but I want to focus more on this over here. So bring it over here so they can see this. So this is what we call exposed color base coat. This is oxidized clear coat, and here the clear coat is delaminating, peeling, eroding, coming apart. Look at it, just comes off. If you want that to stop, you want to use this. This is called Lukat Fix It Color and Gloss Restore Polish. I'm going to clean up the spot right here. Now, first I'm going to clean up this area right here where the base coat's exposed, and then I'll do this. Normally I'd feather this back. There's all kinds of ways to do that. You can use sandpaper. 400 to 600 grit is probably the best. You got to be careful not to take off all the paint though. But let me just show you how this works. I'm going to put some on here. Okay. I like using a terry cloth towel. Don't use the microfiber towel because it absorbs the liquid. What we want the liquid to penetrate. So when you put this on, you don't do circles. What you do is you go back and forth. That's all you do. And guys, there's no need to rub hard. This paint's already, the paint when it's dull like over here, you can hear it because it's toasted and brittle. And all you do with this is clean. You're not waxing, no circles. Just go back and forth over the same area. Now, if you see paint coming off, that's okay. That's that chalky patina that's on there. It's an oxidized patina. Some of these exposed base coats don't have a chalky patina. They have like a rough texture to them, and those are the metallic base coats with the clear coat on top. But here, all you're doing is cleaning. And if you clean, look how much nicer this will look. Look, just clean this baby up, okay? And now, look at that. Now, this part of this is the clear coat that's intact right here. This is the line where it's just starting to crumble, but this is the exposed base coat. But I want you, can you see the reflection of the bottle in here?
Yeah.
Okay, and listen to this, it's not wax. None of this is wax, because this tells you right there it's not a wax. This is a paint cleaner. And what this paint job needs, go ahead and pan back so they can see the rest of it. What you need here is to clean the paint, not wax it. Now waxing is good, come on back, when the paint job is shiny. This is smooth and shiny. Listen to this. I'm gonna feel this over here. You can hear that, okay? That's the exposed color base coat. This is the oxidized clear coat. Listen, okay? Whew, it's hot. Now right here, this is the base coat that we clean. You don't hear it. And right here, there's clear coat that's been cleaned. You don't hear it because it's smooth and shiny. Now you can use whatever wax you want. These are not for shining, they're for bringing back the paint, fixing it as much as you can. When I look at these paint jobs and they got the delaminated clear coat, I consider them destroyed paint jobs. But that doesn't stop me from cleaning them up and making them look better. You can do that with this. Now I want to do a spot over here where the clear coat's oxidized. Now you notice when I use this, you see the towel, you see the red paint? That's from the exposed color base coat. See, actual color is underneath the clear coat. The clear coat's a clear, it's just clear and transparent. So here I'm gonna just go back and forth. I'm not rubbing hard. I always tell people you don't have to do it all in one shot. You can clean half this hood panel today, come back a week later, 6 months later, or a year later, because this is a permanent fix, okay? So I'm taking off the oxidation, but not the clear coat, okay? So again, this is a great way to clean up a paint job, bring it back. On these delaminated paint jobs, you'll have to work on them from time to time. But I mean, if you're like me, I would be embarrassed to be driving around with the paint job with this. But you can actually do something about it, okay? Now, bring it in so they can see this. I want them to see that. Can you see the reflection of my hand? Okay, listen, no wax. So this is the clear coat that's intact. Can you see that? And over here is the base coat. But now they match up, they look good. Not all the base coats are gonna match up as good, but this is a good fix right here. So this right here, watch, can you focus it on this edge right here? Watch what I do with my finger now. You can just remove that like that, okay? You can use sandpaper if you want. You can use sanding blocks. There's a A tool that I like to use, it's a little razor blade, but because it curves, you probably don't want to do that because then you'll put in some permanent scratches. Are you getting this? Okay, this is kind of cool. I kind of like doing this. This is cool. But see, once you do this, then you repolish that same area. Can you see the white lines? Okay, so I'm gonna just mess around with this. And then this is just me doing this on the fly. Okay, look at that. And they're not gonna come out perfect. Just don't sacrifice the rest of the paint, you know, just to try to get the line out, because we haven't even waxed it. We haven't even sealed it, okay? So this right here is just a way to clean up the paint job, make it appear better, okay? And then you just stay on it. That's it. It's not a lot of maintenance afterwards. It's fairly easy to do, okay? Now you barely notice it. Now you're gonna know that's there, but you won't see it. Okay, that looks really good. Now remember, this is cleaner. That's all I did. You see the line? Pan back so they can see how it disappears. And the reason why it disappears is because it's refracting light. Okay? So that's what you do. Now come on back in. I'm gonna use this what's called a sealer wax. This is a different kind of wax. This is a wax designed to seal the paint. You want to let it cure. It's really simple. It's a carnauba blend with polymers and copolymers. Very easy to use. Very good product to use. It's a two-step process. Now I'm doing circles. When I did the first one, I didn't do circles. I went back and forth. And you want to clean them in tight sections in the beginning. Once you understand what you're doing, it's easy. And some areas are going to be more oxidized than other areas, and you end up using more cleaner there. But once you get to the sealing portion of it, it's easy. It's best to leave this on here for about 10-15 minutes, let it cure. It'll harden and it'll protect your paint job. Once you do this, you guys can wax it with any type of wax that you want afterwards. You can detail it with any kind of wax. But I didn't let it dry for 10-15 minutes because we're on video. But take a look at it now. Go ahead and pan back so they can see what it looks like. Come on in so they can see the reflection right here. And make sure you get the line right here where the clear coat and the base coat, right on the edge, right on the border right there. You getting that? So use the cleaner to clean the clear coat back, clean the base coat back, bring it back, use a sealer to lock it in and protect it. Now now you can buy all those fancy awesome waxes, the ceramic stuff, the synthetic polymers. You can use all that stuff. It's going to work. Now if you don't clean it, it's going to continue to peel, it'll erode, and it'll look even uglier. But once you do this, you're done. Check us out at lukatezdetail.com. That's our website. And please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. Join us in our epic fight against ugly paint job pollution. Later, guys.